Bets and Analysis Thursday, November 21st. Guys, we took a loss yesterday. Atlanta Hawks +8 wasn't even close. The first quarter ended that game. The Warriors dominated and Atlanta just froze. They couldn't make a bucket. They were playing terribly in the first quarter and they never looked back from that point, the Warriors, right? Now, 12-3 to start the NBA season, guys. 80% win rate and $36,000 profited. Not one to pretend that I'm going to win 100% of the time. And if you're new to the channel, guys, know that. I'm going to win 70% of the time, give or take. And at the end of the day, every bet that I give you guys, I'm putting my money where my mouth is. Here's yesterday's results, my $5,000 ticket, and then my $2,000 ticket for the challenge that we are currently doing that started last week, $5,000 to $100,000. So, guys, losses happened today. We'll bounce back. 3-1 to start the week. Great results altogether, plus close to $7,000. And we have a critical Thursday, which we have a big NFL play. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which we have big action, guys. College basketball starting to heat up. We're going to get into it this weekend. College football has been hot for the past 3 weeks, and we're going to continue to profit, guys. 14 winning weeks out of the last 16 weeks. Over $100,000 profit over the last 3.5 months. And all my results are posted. If you guys are new to my channel, if this is your first video, trust me when I tell you, I'm very transparent, I'm very ethical, guys. And at the end of the day, my tickets are posted with real money, guys. So all I ask for in return is for you to share the show with a couple buddies. Remember, the goal was to get to 10,000 subscribers. If we get to that, I'm going to do a video Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If we do not get to that, guys, today will be the last day I'll be making this video for this week. I'll be back next Monday or next Tuesday. So today will be the last free play I'll be doing for the week. The remainder of the year pass will be available. Today will be the last day. After that, it won't make sense and it will just be the week and month passes that will be available. So get the remainder of the year pass. It's a great deal. You'll get every single play. And today, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, trust me when I tell you, do not want to miss out. So let's get to today's analysis, guys. As always, spreadsheet. I show you guys everything when it comes to my results because I believe that transparency and showing every little detail is critical, guys. That's how we build trust. And that's how it should be done, right? The stock market, the companies in the stock market have to give you financials of how they do every single day, every single week, all that stuff, right? It should be the same for the people that you're following with picks. So you see it right here. Yesterday, we did take a loss. Altogether, 12-3 when it comes to NBA to start the season. I haven't corrected the record here, so here I am doing it. 12-3, $36,000 profited. The $5,000 to $100,000 challenge that started last Monday, currently sitting at $14,431. So we've almost tripled the account, guys. And our goal for this week is to get to $20,000. Once we get to $20,000, we'll be done with this challenge account. We're using 2 accounts right now, one for the challenge and one for our normal bankroll. So altogether, guys, November still doing fantastic, close to $30,000 profited, $27,565 to be exact. So if you've been in my VIP and if you've been in my community, you're making big money. And we think long term. Remember, this is an investment, not a gamble. And it's a marathon, not a sprint. We focus on investing, not gambling. Now, let's get to today's action. NFL lined up for today, guys. There's 4 NBA games. I do like one of them, but I'm going to focus on NFL today because today's game to me feels like the trap of the century. The trap of the century, and we're going to break it down right here. So we got Pittsburgh Steelers going to Cleveland on a short week. Steelers currently sitting 7th in the power ranking. They're playing extremely well, and they've had the 23rd easiest schedule. On the flip side, Cleveland sitting at 28th when it comes to power ranking, and they've had the 21st hardest schedule or easiest schedule. So pretty much when it comes to strength of schedule, they're both very similar. Now let's start off here. I always preach on how we have to play with Vegas, not against Vegas. When people say that they are beating Vegas or that Vegas fucked up, that makes no sense. Vegas is a billion-dollar industry. If anything, they don't fuck up. They win every single year big time, more than all of us. So we want to learn how to play with them. What are they doing? Because they're winning. And at the end of the day, not get trapped by them because that's what the squares do. The average Joe, they get trapped. In this situation, majority of the public and majority of everybody are high on the Steelers because they're playing extremely well. And Cleveland Brown, who are they? Winston, they haven't played in a minute. Who hasn't been playing in a minute? That should be an easy Steelers win, right? But let's break it down to see if it really stands out like that. First and foremost, play with Vegas. The line opened up 4.5, and it's currently pushed down to 3.5. With 92% of the bets and 87% of the money on the Steelers. That's, my friend, what I like to call reverse line movement. Why is the line moving down? If you know how Vegas works, when the money goes to one side, the line should be pushing up. In this scenario, right, the Steelers line should be going up, not down. Reverse line movement. Why? That's a key sign right there. A little sign. 3.5, 4.5, depending on the book. And when we look at VSIN, that's DraftKings, the people that they're partnered up with, you're seeing a situation where, very similar, guys. The Steelers are attracting 82% of the bets and 67% of the handles. So off the bat, I would never touch the Steelers in this game because they're attracting lopsided action, and it's a huge liability for Vegas, especially NFL, guys. Especially NFL. Thursday Night Football, one of the few games of the day. Most people are going to be looking at the Steelers. The Steelers are a huge liability for Vegas, and they are the trap of the day, guys. Now, a couple of things that backs the Cleveland. Statistically speaking, head-to-head, Cleveland has done well against the Steelers at home over the past 4 to 5 years, guys. To be exact, they're 3-1 exactly, and most of those games have gone under, which I think today's game is going to go under as well, guys. Along with that, Jameis Winston, a wild card. Not much film on him this season, at least. He's a wild card, guys. They're going to look to run the ball, but this guy can make it happen. You saw what happened when he played his first game. He pulled up a huge upset, and he can get it done today too. I'm not saying they're going to pull an upset, but what I'm saying is the following. Last week, we had a very similar game. Thursday Night Football, Eagles -3.5, and they ended up dominating that game. And Vegas isn't stupid, guys. They know that majority of you guys are thinking about that game, same line, and you're probably going to bet the same scenario. When in reality, today, you're coming with a short week. Everybody's high on the Pittsburgh Steelers because they're 5-0 over the last 5 and have covered the last 5 spreads. But to me, this is a situation where you buy low on the Cleveland and sell high on Pittsburgh Steelers, especially at 3.5 against a good defense like the Cleveland Browns defense. It's going to be a close game in my opinion. Now, let's look at the stats that matter. Yards per play offensively and defensively. The Steelers lead the way, guys. Plain and simple, offensively, they're going to lead in majority of the categories. Now, third down conversion, that's where the Steelers also lead. Defensively, third down conversion, defensively, Cleveland does have the edge on that situation. And believe it or not, scoring touchdowns. Red zone efficiency, Cleveland has more efficiency than the Pittsburgh Steelers. Go figure, right? Everything else, when it comes to defensive red zone efficiency and turnover margin, Pittsburgh does have the lead in that situation. So Cleveland really has a lead in 2 aspects, right? The ones that I just mentioned, 3.5 at home, reverse line movement, short week. Guys, Thursday Night Football, don't get trapped with the Pittsburgh Steelers today. Russell Wilson, don't be shocked if Cleveland pulls this upset, if they win outright. Now, we're going to take them 3.5. As a matter of fact, I'm saying it right here, we're going to buy it up to 4. So Cleveland Browns +4 is the play for today. NFL, reverse line movement. This is, to me, the trap of the day, guys. So don't get trapped by Vegas today with this game specifically. NFL, Thursday Night Football, line pushing down. Line, as a matter of fact, pretty weird for it to be this game, right? To me, this line should have been closer to 5, 5.5. And it being at 3.5, something's fishy, guys. And remember, we play with Vegas, not against Vegas, guys. So that's the play for today. Cleveland Browns +4, guys. Cleveland Browns +4. Lock it in. And remember, today will be the last day I'll be making this video, unless my subscribers hit 10,000 by tomorrow morning. If it doesn't, then the next video will be Monday or Tuesday, guys. I'll come back and let you guys know that on Instagram. And remember, my remainder of the year pass is still available. Lock it in. It'll be the last day that it'll be available. Lock it in, guys. Love you guys. Let's win the weekend, and I'll catch you guys next week.